The views and opinions expressed in this interview are those of the interviewees and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of HeavieTalk Media and TheBlack.Blog. HeavieTalk Media and TheBlack.Blog do not endorse any products, services, or businesses advertised and is not liable for any products or services purchased.
Well, welcome to the National Black Business Month interview series presented by TheBlack.Blog. I'm the founder of TheBlack.Blog, Jairus, and I'm super excited to talk to both of you about your business, why you guys started, your overall background. I will touch on this later, but I want to start by saying we're all HBCU grads. I realized that from you all's website, which I see that you updated. I love it.
Yeah.
I graduated from NCAT.
Okay.
Cum laude. So, and I know that you all, we have a Howard and we have a Tuskegee. So
Yes.
It's always great when we're talking to HBCU alums. So shout out to us. We the best.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to hand it right over to you all. So just give me some background. Tell me who you both are.
Okay. So I'm Jairus McNealy, and think of a peanut butter jar and us. I have to spell my name and sound it out for most people. But I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, Tuskegee grad, and I'm an engineer by trade. I started working in the engineering field years ago, and I moved into medical device sales. And that's how I got my feet in the medical space. So after a rep for many years, I sold into the operating room, into the hospital, everything from general surgery to orthopedics. I've done capital equipment and even pharmaceuticals, specializing in dermatology and podiatry. So I gained my experience and was able to branch out with our billing company that we're extremely excited about. And this is my wife, if you were wondering. We're partners and husband and wife as well. So we work as a team. We've been married. We just celebrated 21 years actually, and
Congratulations.
Thank you. We have 3 kids, 2 girls, 1 boy. Our kids, particularly our girls, play competitive tennis. So there's motivation to be successful in business with that, obviously the financial piece, but just modeling success and taking those life lessons that they can use now and in the future. And that's my short background. There you go.
Absolutely. So definitely thankful to be here and appreciate the opportunity. Like he said, I don't know if you mentioned it, but we both grew up in Detroit. I went to Howard. I studied chemical engineering and graduated with that degree, went to Detroit back home and worked just for a couple of years in the automotive industry and ended up transitioning out of that fully and went to graduate school to get my MBA. So I got my MBA from the University of Maryland, College Park. And ended up, that's when we were just friends all that time, became more than friends. And then I ended up relocating to Ohio, which is where we live now. So since I've been in Ohio, I have amassed a ton of experience in the healthcare field, the education arena, and particularly business ownership. And so those skills have been super transferable into our medical billing business that we're super excited about as well.
Going to your business, what led you all to start the business Victory Medical Alliance?
Yeah, so I'll take that question. So I mentioned my background earlier. I was a drug rep, device rep, hospital rep. And one thing I enjoy in working in the hospital space, I've seen surgeries, worked with doctors, seen patients get better from my devices. And it was great. The money was great as well. However, there was always, when I say always, there was always a change in compensation. As soon as you hit your number, they move that cheese. I've had different positions where I literally have sold more volume and I made less because they changed the compensation plan. There's targets that change. It was all this change, and the change affects your income. You know, there could be a new manager that comes in that you're not their flavor. You take that how you want to take it.
This was a preview of the interview. Watch the full interview for free on HeavieTalk Media's Patreon. See you there.